right, it's time for everyone's favorite video of the week, and it's surprisingly amazing. New knives this week, and there are quite a few. There's 4, and then there's more. So stand by. You'll see what that means in a minute on the Knives Fast channel. Let's get started with this. You guys know my buddy Scott over at Aries EDC is a custom knife maker, has some really cool designs. This is his first production knife out of one of his designs. This is the Aries EDC Bloom turned into the Kubi knife Bloom. Very nice little fixed blade, 3-finger grip. By the way, if you're new to this video, this is my first impressions video of everything that came in this week. So these are not full reviews. This is simply first impressions. So stand by for the review in the next coming weeks, but this is just first impressions. Now, what you have is you have a taco style Kydex sheath. I have put a soft loop on it. It does not come with the soft loop. It comes with a tech lock. Like this guy right here, that's what it will come with, but that is not, whoops, I got a screw in the way. But anyway, that is not my preference. My preference is the soft loops, and I carry this up front, horizontally, like so. Good push off here, great retention, really nice contoured blue micarta scales. There is a black micarta version and a Ultim version, and yeah, very contoured. Does come with this piece of paracord, but you have to tie your own lanyard. It doesn't come that way, which is interesting. 14C on the steel. It's a great little bulldog of a cutter. Really nice. Great at stump sticking too. These are $80 at Kubi. I will leave a link down below and my code. My code gets you 20% off. So from $80, 20% off. There is a big shipping on these right now. I think $35, but again, that'll get you down quite a bit with that 20% off, which is KC20LT. Okay. Next, we have a knife from Tuya that I've been wanting to check out for quite some time. We have a flipper tab, a front flipper tab, and studs on the, whoa, that was terrible. Let's do that again, Casey. Jeez. This is the Tuya Strength. This is a blackout model with DLC, horizontal satin DLC, which is really cool. Kind of a spear point blade. It is a titanium integral. Really nice there and choked up. Kind of a very interesting knife, very smooth. Again, you do have a flipper tab. You do have a front flipper tab. I'm not quite as good as at the front flipper tab. It is flat. Very beautiful clip, and there's a bunch of different options. I'm not sure if this is Damascus or what it is. But these are a quite more expensive knife. I believe they run something like, let's see, about $420. I will leave links down below. But again, it is an integral. It is titanium, and just a fantastic knife. Overall, I was trying to find the steel on these, M390. And again, good access. You know, I wish there was a little more of a cutout into that lock bar, but you can move it very easily. And again, full review coming on the Tuya Strength. And then now we got this guy. This is, whoa, that was terrible. That's the Flytanium Knives Beef. We have the Beef. There are 4 versions of these on Flytanium's website. Matter of fact, there's 8 versions because there's 4 versions in the stonewash blade like this, and then the same 4 versions in black blades. And you have a blue version, a fire red version, a black version, and a gray version. This is the blue G10 and D2 steel with an Axis style bar lock, and they are $60 at Flytanium's website. I will leave a link down below, of course. Now, it is kind of a beefy knife. You have a swell here on the handle. It is flat scales, but with big chamfers. Nice thumb stud. Excellent ramp, guys. That thumb ramp is the best. 4-finger grip. Really nice. Now, you know how I feel about bar locks. They're just not as responsive a lot of times, but this one is not too bad. You can see comes out real good, and it does not shake out. So that's two of my qualifications for making it much better than a lot are. And you have good access to the lock bar, to the bar lock itself. So yeah, very nice and a great looking style of blade. I love the swedge. The style is great, and they just do a good job marketing these. Reversible clip, lanyard hole, the whole thing. All right, and then next we have this guy. This is, I'm trying to make room here. This is the best looking thing ever. This is the Paul Munko designed orbital knives. Wow, Casey, Fornax. It is titanium S45. Beautifully milled out. You do have some weight reduction. It is a frame lock. These are made by Kaiser. It has thumb studs as your deployment, and it is smooth as silk. Look at this. Smooth as silk. This is fantastic. Probably one of the easiest middle finger flicking thumb stud knives ever. Great ergos. Now, you are kind of told where to put your hand here, where to put your fingers, but it's good. And you got a thumb ramp. Very nice. And you can choke up if you would like, and it works for me very well. Plenty of room either way. Paul does such a good job with ergos. These are $200, and there is a code that I will put down below. I believe it's Orbital 10. Why am I forgetting? It's Orbital 10, I'm pretty sure, but I'll put it down below just to be sure in the description. And you get 10% off, but they're $200. And by the way, guys, this thing is 8.15 inches overall, and it is 3.2 ounces. When I got this out of the box, that's the first thing that really hit me. I'm like, wow, this is crazy light for the size. Beautiful blade, great cutter, very nice. Now, surprise, guys. Here's the surprise. Something else came in this week that I didn't know when these were going to come in, but we have 1, 2, 3 versions of an upcoming Tempest Knives model. No, for those asking, the downdraft will still be first. These are just prototypes. I've not ordered anything yet. These literally just came in. So these will be down the road. And we have the first clip point blade, or buoy if you'd like. Clip is fine with me. You have titanium. This is obviously D2 because it is a prototype. We have an interesting clip design I came up with, a little bit different. Let me know what you think, but you have not as much sticking out of the pocket because the second screw is underneath your pants there. You have a liner lock, of course. You do have a hidden flipper tab, or a low profile flipper tab, and a fuller. Wow, the detents are so good, just so good. That's the first one. That is silver and blue, and I think we've already got a name for that one because I can't remember who it was. Was it an Asso? I think we might be calling that one the Sharknado. This is, of course, the Firestorm with the flame ano and the acid stonewash blade. And then I don't have a name for this one yet. This is the black with the bronze. And again, these versions are subject to change before I actually go to production. But I am blown away by Kubi. Now, this is the smallest Tempest knife so far. The coated one needs to break in just a little bit, but the rest are good. But Kubi just does such a fantastic job. Now, this is, again, I was starting to say it, the smallest Tempest knife yet. It is 6.5 inches. You guys know the Microjet is 7, so it's a little bit smaller, but it's also not as tall as the Microjet. Quite a bit smaller, and it's just... it's about an inch less than the upcoming downdraft. There you go. Can you see that? Yes, you can. And it's about the same height as the Microjet. You can see that better there. The Microjet, the downdraft. It's about the same height as the downdraft, but most of my knives are much taller, like the Jetstream, the Fractus, and the Microjet, or even the Pinion and the Microburst. But this guy... These two are very, not as tall, kind of a different departure for me, if you will. So let me know what you think of these guys as well. Now, I actually have this one in the pocket today, and I am loving it. So there's those 3 Tornado prototypes. Here is the Orbital Fornax. Here is the Tuya Strength. Here is the Flytanium Beef. And, of course, the Aries EDC designed Kubi Bloom. There you go, guys. That's all the new stuff this week on the Knives Fast channel. I am excited to be bringing all of this to you. Thanks to Orbital for sending this guy along. To you for putting this one in the pass around. Thanks to Flytanium for sending this one in. I purchased this one because I wanted to support Scott, and I didn't want to wait for Kubi to send me a sample at all. So definitely jumped right in and bought that Kubi. And I hope you guys do the same to support our friend Scott, Aries EDC. So there you go, guys. Please give me a thumbs up. Comment down below. Let me know what you think of these fine knives. And make sure you're subscribed and hit that notification bell to all. And thanks to each and every one of you for your incredible support and for watching the Knives Fast channel.